Well, we've selected the bag we're going to use. Now, for the next item, we need something to carry water in. For this year's demonstration, I went ahead and chose this aviary bag that I bought, and it's got plenty of pockets for water. Now, the reason why I say pockets for water, I prefer it to be outside my pack, so if something happens and it leaks, it doesn't wet up everything inside my bag. Now, because I'm a budget prepper and I've been poor my whole life, I've learned to repurpose things. You can go buy a high-dollar water carrying bottle if you want to, and a metal one is great. You can actually boil water inside most metal or aluminum ones. But for money's sake, let's look at some cheaper options. Could just use a regular water bottle. How about a larger, repurposed plastic container? Something liquid came in it. Maybe even a jar. But I don't recommend anything like this. It's too small, doesn't have a seal on it, and for the most part, water probably won't stay in it for very long. This type of seal does not work well with liquids. In a pinch, I would use it, but that's it. And before all you haters out there who love those high-dollar preps start in on me, let me tell you the reason why I chose some of the ones I did. Number one, because they're cheap or free, and you probably can reuse items like this. You're going to have water, and then you could refill this with water. You may have this container laying around. Once you have emptied it, it is free to you. And a jar, and you say, why would you use a jar? It could break. That's crazy. Precisely, it is a jar and it could break. It is a multi-purpose tool. Not only could you carry water in it, you could also break it and use it as a sharp object if needed to. It has a metal lid in it and a metal ring in it that you might be able to repurpose for something else also. It is not about what one item will do for you. It's what one item, how many items you can get out of one item. How many purposes can you have for that one item? You can break that glass very easily and use it to cut something, slice something, or do something. You could take that metal lid and make something out of it, whether it be a clip, a hook, anything that you would need a small piece of metal or the ring with. This is about low-dollar preps, free preps, scrounging preps. And if I'm going to build a bag, it's going to have multiple uses for every item in it. You have to think out of the box or you're going to get put in a box, and I don't plan on that. So we have our bag now. We have our water carrying container, and this is not water for purification. This is for carrying water, not purification. We'll get to that later on. This is simply to carry water from point A to point B or keep with you and not have it spill out or ruin the rest of your preps.